Take it away, Tom.
Hello and welcome to This is Liverpool Talking Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Was it again?
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel.
Sorry.
What was that? Are we bringing in guests now?
Yeah. Sorry. The sound an absolute maximum for some reason.
Luckily it was that, eh?
Yeah. Doing something horrific.
Sound like farm animals. Start again.
Let's start again. Terrible. I know.
And welcome to Let's Talk LFC with me, Charlie, and him, Tom. On today's show, we'll be talking about the Liverpool game. They won 2-0. And Everton just defended the whole game.
And are we going to be mentioning the Brighton game, which you didn't talk about?
Or we will do. We'll mention it after. I'd rather get the new game out of the way. We haven't been able to do a show, so let's get the now and then do the then.
The then, now. Okay.
So how was this game? We looked very dominant.
Yep. Yeah, we had lots of control from the start. We looked a better team. Everton didn't look like they wanted to score a goal. Yeah.
No, they just wanted to draw or ruin Liverpool's day.
Exactly. They were looking for just anything to like gather a point because they knew they weren't going to win. And then we just failed to score. I think not starting Nunez was a problem, and Jota was shocking.
He was shocking, but I believe Nunez didn't play because of
yeah
coming back from international, so it's kind of a risk.
Yeah, he had a muscle tear or something. So, well, not a muscle tear. He had a what did they say? Muscle strain or something like that, or just general. He's had a problem all season, I think. But I think if he's gonna be on the bench, that means he's able to put in some minutes.
Yeah.
I know they never do it, and we've never seen managers do it. But I thought, maybe start him, let him tire out the Everton team, and then get a Jota on.
I think they were getting tired. They were getting tired anyway. So,
well, I don't know. Were they? They didn't move out their box for most of the game.
Yeah, but they were so tired defending all the time.
I would prefer them to try and attack us, because then it gives us a chance to stretch the game. Yeah, get those passes through that were working. There's 1-2s and the counter attacking. Like that's when we're at our best.
Well, they didn't look like they wanted to play actual football, and Pickford was just wasting time from the start.
Right.
He just he's just I don't know why he's a rat. Why he has to be like that?
Because he's a rat.
I know he
takes everything personal.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't want people to keep calling him short arms all the time.
Yeah, he's sick of that.
Well, you did yourself bad when you went flying into Van Dijk.
Yep.
So
did you see him get him chipped by Salah? Like you're chipping a kitten,
I know.
His little short arms couldn't get to it.
I know. I thought it was a good goal.
Yeah. So okay, we just jumped straight into it, and I suppose maybe this is the best way to do it.
Yeah, I think there's no organisation. Yeah, we just go straight into it.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those games because it was. I don't know. I don't like McAllister in that spot. I don't care what people say. I don't like it. I don't feel safe in that position, and we're lucky that they didn't really have a lot of pace in their team.
Yeah,
because if they did, I think Simicast would have had a bit more pressure on him. I think a midfield, if someone's running through the middle, which we seem to have problems with as well, then I'm not sure McAllister is the best at that. But because we didn't, he kind of he made one mistake, which led to a chance. And there was another time where he just booted the ball at them, and gave them the ball back. But other than that, he was pretty good because he didn't really have a lot to do defensively, so he could be more attacking.
Well, there was Everton didn't really attack us, as you know. They only had one shot on target, but we did have a lot.
Good chance.
We did have a lot of shots outside the area, which I kind of like.
I want to see it more. We've got players that can do it, so
yeah. But it just didn't
I'd
happen today. I felt the shots weren't that bad either.
I think Diaz, there's something going on with Diaz. He was good because he set up the penalty, but his final ball, there's something going on. He's not quite fully there yet.
No.
And he's not taking players on going forward. He takes players on going sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah, he decided, I'm going to try and spread it and then maybe get a shot, go across the goal and try and shoot like that. And sometimes that works, but and Salah as well. Salah today, other than he scored 2 goals, brilliant, brilliant penalty. Second goal, good goal, right?
Yeah.
But before that, he was shocking. Every time he got the ball, he couldn't beat a player.
No.
Every pass was deflecting off one of theirs. It was but then again, he scored 2 goals and he's brilliant. So saved us again, as they always say.
Yeah, and we had how many penalties decisions? 2 again didn't go our way.
Yeah,
but I didn't think there were 100% penalties. Those 2, but the Diaz one could have been a penalty.
No, I think the handball was a clear handball.
Yeah, you mean
by a country mile.
You mean the second one?
The second one, the one given, the handball.
Yeah, that's the one I thought was a penalty because his arms were out, really out. You remember? I don't even remember Nightmare on Elm Street. You know,
when he got long arms.
He had long arms just scraping the walls. That's exactly how it was.
Well, me and Jamie were Jamie said that he looked like someone. He was going to go and shake someone's hand in the crowd. Yeah, he was running towards them. Yeah.
Or no, there's a He-Man toy, is it? I'm going to look out. He-Man.
Is it that snake? Snake is part of the snake serpent element.
Is it?
Yeah, green with the arms can be pulled either way. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember them. Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. Basically, long arms.
Yeah. Long arms, yeah, the long arm of the law.
That's all you need to know. Long arms. If you remember those toys, if you don't, then look it up. I don't know what his name was.
Oh, don't.
What was his name?
Snaky long arms. I don't know.
Snake arms.
Snake arms. There you go. Snake. Who cares? I can't give up. All right.
I give up as well. But anyway.
So.
Long arms.
So we did something. It dragged on a bit, the game. It needed some kind of big tackle or just something.
I kind of wanted any side to do something. Yeah. That's how bad it was. Come on, take a shot. Just do something. They did on the 30. I think at the 37 seconds with the header.
Yeah. No, they had opportunities. But they were very few, far between. Yeah, we should have changed things up earlier. I honestly think taking off Jota would have been the key thing. Getting Nunez in there in the centre.
I know he gets. When he
comes on, when he comes on, assist.
So you reckon he's a sort of super sub?
Jota's a super sub for me. Nunez isn't.
You reckon Nunez is actually a starter?
He's a star. I know he couldn't start today, but
no. I have
still
said Nunez needs to start. Nunez needs to start. We all know he can miss about 800 chances, but he can also do something in the game.
Yeah, it's just physically, like, he's quick and he's strong.
Yeah.
And he adds something. Jota doesn't for stuff like that. He doesn't add anything.
No.
He'd be better off pushed out on the left, where he cuts in, or he when he's in the box, he's that little sneaky guy that they don't see, and he scores. I don't think he had the best game, but when it comes to it, Everton offered nothing. They just stayed behind. They low block team, made it very hard for us, because it's hard. It's hard for any team if all the entire team bar one is in their penalty area.
Are you
going
to give Everton any credit?
Well, they defended well, but it's not hard to defend when
you've got
your whole entire team's there. Yeah,
it's like stuffed in.
Yeah, layer upon layer as you're trying to break down each bit.
And I don't. And it's harder to play against 10 men.
They looked more of a team than they did the last time we played them.
Yeah,
and they shouldn't be complaining about Young getting sent off.
No.
Because it was clearly 2 yellows. He was already angry when he started.
Yeah, he was getting in there. He was too hyper aggressive. Yeah. But they've said Kanate should have got sent off as well.
Yeah, could have.
He could have, but I think that was softer than Young's one. Yeah.
Oh, of course, it wasn't like a dangerous tackle.
No,
he didn't really pull him back.
And it wasn't really leading to a goal scoring opportunity, because there was players coming back anyway, and the player just got touched. Like Kanate had some sort of powers.
Yeah, he didn't kick out at anyone. He didn't do anything like that.
No.
If it's anything, it's obstruction. So whatever I don't know what the rule is for that. If the rules probably say it's just a free kick and it's not a card.
For me, it would be soft.
Yeah,
but it has happened. So if it is a yellow, then I suppose you
Klopp
can't
said
complain.
We were lucky. He reckons that we were lucky with Kanate. That's why I took him off.
Yeah, he said.
And I get that feeling. When Kanate's on a yellow, I'm always worried because he's clumsy. Yeah, because he's a big lad and he is clumsy at times. He's not nasty. He doesn't go in to hurt people, but he's clumsy. And he can do things that can put us in a bit of trouble. There's times where like Van Dijk's passing the ball off to him, and Van Dijk's like saying, pass up there. When I think you take control of that. You take ownership of that. When you had the ball, you knock a ball up. Don't always put it on Kanate, because Kanate's the one that, he knocks a ball to somebody, looks like a perfectly good tackle, but it's too short, or a pass, it's too short, or the player wasn't like ready for it. Yeah, like that happens a lot with Kanate. That's my only negative about him.
Yeah, it was a bit complacent. I mean, I don't know if he lose concentration sometimes. Like when he was trying to pass back to Van Dijk, but it was
too short.
Yeah, he wasn't aware of who was around him.
Yeah. Well, Van Dijk is Van Dijk. We were just a bit sort of slack.
I'm glad Matip came on,
really bad.
Because I think he would have got sent off, Kanate.
Yeah, he would have. So Klopp knew that, and he was like, "Okay, he's coming off." But Everton, they didn't offer anything, so
no,
we didn't really need a. It was crazy at one point. We took Tsimikas off, and like, who was playing left back? I didn't even see. Trent disappeared for about 20 minutes.
I think one of the commentators said that I was listening to, Diaz was back there at one point.
Right, Diaz was covering. Yeah, because he does work hard, Diaz.
That's what Klopp loves, isn't it? Players to go back,
do some work.
Yeah, like that's why he loves Salah.
Yeah, Salah did that second half. He did that. When he ran back.
He wanted it. He wanted a hat trick, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He's not that far behind now with Haaland.
No. He scored today, didn't he, Haaland?
Yeah, but he's Haaland. What do you expect?
Yeah. Well, he hasn't been doing brilliantly, has he?
Yeah, but you can go like 800 games and then still get top scorer.
Yeah.
Oh well. At least he scored a good goal. At least it wasn't a tap in.
Yeah. 20-yard tapping. That's what people are
But
saying.
Salah's
They
got
give him nothing.
that was Salah's fourth goal in a row. Like,
Yeah. We've
wasn't
got
it?
two in the Brighton game, which we'll talk about after. We don't have to go too much into that.
So I'm going to show an actual picture of the handball that arms out. Okay.
Right.
It was okay. This is actual evidence. There.
As I can't see what you're putting up, is it the actual picture or is it the picture of Freddie?
It is. It's not a picture of Freddie, no.
Is it the picture of the He-Man toy?
No, it's actual footage. You'll see it now. This is actual footage. Okay. Okay, and that's what his arms were doing. Maybe he's just got long arms.
No, maybe he was putting his hand out to block the ball because maybe he committed a handball in the box. If you listen to Rio Ferdinand, Ali McCoist, and the other guy, it was like, oh, poor Everton. Oh, they must be heartbroken and all this stuff. And like, oh, for me, that's harsh. Harsh? How obvious does a handball have to be?
I don't know.
Does he have to take the ball, put it up his shirt, and run off the pitch with it?
Well,
I don't understand it.
This is why I think they might have said that. It's because he didn't move. Did he move his arms? I think he moved his arms as well.
He moved it towards. He blocked the shot with his hand.
Because I was looking, I said everyone was saying on commentary that was a handball. It was obvious.
And then you hear Ali McCoist, and you think everyone goes on about Ali McCoist. Oh, isn't he brilliant? He's a breath of fresh air. We need more of him, yeah. And then it's like I don't see it. He might make a joke. He makes the odd joke or whatever, yeah, or laughs and says he loves everything. But then he says something stupid like that. Every time there was a foul or a tackle, he was like, "Oh, that's harsh. That's harsh. That free kick or that. For me, it's not this. For me, it's not that." Yeah. Well, it is. They don't play the game like you used to. Yeah, that game's dead now.
Yeah, I've seen him criticise Liverpool quite a bit though.
A lot.
I don't even know why.
I think it's because we battered Rangers last season.
No, but not just last season.
Yeah, but I didn't think it helped. Nah, he was I don't know. I don't think he's a huge fan of Liverpool.
No.
So I don't know. But anyway, who cares? We won, despite not playing well, which is a good sign. They always say.
Salah with 2 goals, so he's on, I believe, 7 now. I think Haaland has 9. Does he?
Young Haaland. Let's see.
Yeah, he's got 9. I haven't checked, but
Premier League. Right. 9 goals for Haaland, 7 for Salah. Isaac is next.
Not bad.
No.
Not bad after being criticised.
I know there's a couple of penalties in there, but
well,
he's still doing it. This guy that's now he's developed his game now, and he's going to be more of a creative player than he is goal scoring. Oh, he's got 7 goals.
Yeah, he's only 2 goals away from Haaland, who's a robot.
Yeah, he's an actual robot.
Mm-hmm.
We've got more goals
than City.
Yeah.
Hey, they let a goal in today as well.
Yep.
And another red card, eh?
Trying to beat us on red cards as well.
I know, they're trying, aren't they?
Rat bags.
Well, at least Brighton didn't just bottle it.
Well, it kind of did. They went 2-0 down.
Yeah, they probably would have lost like 3 or 4.
Yeah, they ain't gone 10 men.
Mm-hmm.
But we put in a performance, as you can tell from this podcast. Normally, we're either really angry over something, or we're I don't know, we either really like super excited about a result, or usually we're very positive if we've done well, or we scraped for a really good result. Yeah, against the odds. This game was just a bit. It's just this was a derby. I think Everton came into it expecting a physical battle.
I think fans that don't
we
know,
didn't.
that really don't know a derby, I don't know how they don't know, but this is what happens.
Yeah,
you will get glimpses of play, but otherwise it's like a mess, or it's just like
shut.
aggression or fouls. There's no real play.
No,
it's like a war.
It's a battle, and that's what they bring to it. They bring that part of it, which we'd be happy just playing football. If they tried to play some football, we would have won by more goals. So
you know how you can get Liverpool back, really? By playing good football, maybe, and being ahead of us. Try that.
Yeah. They could try that. It might work.
I don't think they can at the moment. They haven't got the team, so it's like, this is the best we can do. But I don't think their team is that bad to play like they played today. They got good players.
I suppose we're expecting more because we've had whatever it's been, a week off. We've had the international break, and I don't care about any of those games. So football disappears, and then we've had what's happened in Palestine with Israel trying to genocide the Palestinians, and that's been terrible. Yeah, so you've got all this negativity in the world, and it's
anyone speaking out, are getting banned because they're.
Well, there is a link to Liverpool. There is a link to Liverpool there, because Salah was getting criticised because he didn't put anything up on his Instagram, about it, and he eventually put out a video saying that this needs to stop, things need to be done, needs to be a ceasefire. He didn't mention any names of either side, and he got criticised for that. So he's just trying to be accommodating for everyone, and then also mentioning what's happening is terrible.
He said exactly the right things. He wasn't against Israelis,
No.
Or
he's not. He wasn't being anti-Semitic or anything else. And
that's not what it's about.
No.
But I'm definitely against the Israel government, and that's fine.
Yeah,
you can do that.
And all Jews. We hate Jews now. Isn't that what we're meant to be like now? Isn't that?
Oh yeah, because you can't say anything against
Israel because they're just defending themselves.
Because
it's just defending themselves.
Because it's again. Because then you hate Israelis,
Oh, of course. Well, I support the Palestinians because they're getting absolutely destroyed.
Yeah.
And Israel is committing war crimes.
They are. Yeah, there's what happened to Israel with Hamas was awful. And I don't know.
Whatever happened there, we don't know. We will never know the truth about anything.
No,
any of this.
I'm going by.
So if we go by what the official thing is,
if you go by the official thing, and then if you really want to look into it, you can. But the official thing is they come in, this terrorists, they start killing, murdering, whatever, children. As they kept mentioning children, babies, and grandmothers a lot.
Yeah.
It should be
beheading 40 babies.
Yeah, 40 babies.
Which was
I'm going by what they've said, and that's terrible. And you would need to do something about it. But then, what do? You bomb Gaza, you bomb a load of places, and
what they're saying
without warning as well. It started out. There was no real warning. There was no real warning.
they give them a day's warning, don't they, or whatever? But they don't. They're hitting supposed targets that they believe terrorists are populated in, and they're trying to minimize civilians being killed. Yeah, when in reality they're doing none of that. They're doing exactly what they wanted to do, which was get rid of the Palestinians, and they're doing it in front of everybody, and everyone's seeing it now. So it's not just the people that have been saying it for years; it's the world seeing it.
That someone said, well, it's their fault because they voted Hamas in.
What those over 1,500 children have been killed.
Yeah,
they voted them in, did they?
Yeah.
When the last voting thing was what?
Yeah, half the population.
17 years ago.
50% are children. Yeah, if I'm correct, supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their heads are getting blown off. So there you go. They're beheading children for real.
Yeah. Oh, they're getting targets. So how are they getting targets and not like disrupting people? We're trying to do minimum damage. You've done a lot of damage.
The special bombs that only kill terrorists.
And this isn't like Hamas is saying this. They're saying this. It's not like that. But
they've been proven to be liars constantly with everything they put out. Their official Israel Twitter account is run by a teenager, I think, because it's just full of them saying, just they sound like they're, I don't know, Taylor Swift fan or something. Yeah, it's just awful. So we should get back to football, but with that going on, we've had no football in the week. We're expecting some joy maybe from this game.
Yeah, because
we know that we never truly get that. But
it's hard to get back into football when you've had internationals and then you had a war going on, and then a lot of stuff you see is awful. So it's really it's hard to get like hyped up about like, oh, everything's great, because then things don't really matter. To if we don't win, we can't really feel completely depressed. I'm so depressed. I feel like I feel like killing myself because we've lost and stuff like that. Shut up.
It ruins your week. So it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't ruin your week.
If we lose, Israel aren't going to blow our house up. Yeah, or if we draw or whatever, we don't get a result.
Yeah, they're not.
That's not stop the nutcases though. That's not stop the nutters online. The Twitter lunatics. As soon as Robertson got injured, and we had Tsimikas in, they were like, "Oh, Tsimikas against City. Oh, please kill me now." I'm like, look what's going on in the world, you fucking prick.
Yeah, ignorant.
Wake up,
bitch.
You loser.
I know we've gone off topic, but it's just
it's happening, Yeah,
it's
happening now.
It's awful, and there needs to be more people that speak out on it. Yeah, and you're not against Israel, okay?
No, I'm against the Israeli government. Jewish people they've had shit for over 2,000 years, and
like we've got nothing. You got nothing against Jewish people, so I don't know why they put that in there.
So we're watching it. They could be country A and country B. It doesn't matter where it is, but it's happening right in front of us, and it's been going on for years. Where they've been treating the Palestinians like shit.
Yeah, and they've been stuffed into this place,
shrinking there where they live.
Yeah, they can't. There's nowhere they can go. There's like, was it 2 million?
Yeah, 2 million and 25.
And they're meant to go into this little box. Oh, where you're going to be safe. Where it's all open, basically.
And where they can't, they have lives. The thing is, people think that it's like, oh well, it's constantly just like a prison cell. Well, it is to a degree because they don't have the freedom to leave without having to go through this red tape. But they also have they've been trying to live normal lives as much as they can, but it's increasingly got worse and worse. Yeah. And Israel have been waiting. They've been waiting for something. So this has come up, and they're like, right, rubbing their hands. Let's get rid of them finally. So it's and you're having to watch that, and it's awful. Now I know this isn't quite as bad, but Newcastle winning 4-0 was also horrible.
Yeah, Newcastle can. Yeah, I don't like the way they're winning.
I don't like the way that they've got a sponsor, which is like Saudi Airlines or whatever. Yeah, it's so dodgy. They're doing exactly what Man City have done.
Yeah, they're trying to be rip-offs of City.
Yeah,
Well, you need at least more charges against you to be City.
yeah. You've got nowhere near enough yet. But yeah, we're sounding. We've just won. We should be really happy with that win.
Yeah, I think it was a good win.
It was.
Because it was,
Despite all that.
you know what, it was hard fought. People don't realise it's a derby. This is going to happen. It doesn't matter how bad Everton are. They'll put in 120 billion% against us.
Yeah, they do. They try their hardest to make sure that we don't win. And let's hope they put in that same performance against City.
Yeah. I'm not going to cut any of this out, by the way.
Right.
I don't want to cut it out.
No, it needs to be said. People need to hear things and realise.
Yeah, because it's awful. And there we go. There's the Everton game. We won.
We won. We should all be very happy.
Yeah, we should be.
We should appreciate Salah more. I didn't do that enough in the game. I was complaining about him too much.
I know,
but he's set high standards. So
yeah. It is high standards. You don't realize how many records he's broke. He's like, what do I have to do with these sons of bitches?
You have to break a record every week, all right? Whatever it is.
Well, we're football fans. It's like that, isn't it? Like you're just desperate for a win.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have a go at every player.
I was thinking, are we actually going to get a goal here? It felt like it just weren't going to.
But I think when you're at the game, when you're there at Anfield, you shouldn't act like how we are. So I wouldn't act like that in front of them, because it doesn't give any of them confidence, especially when you got a load of fans shouting abuse.
Yeah, which we don't. Our fans, we don't really get that abuse. You don't get that abuse from our fans to our own players.
No.
Yeah, we don't have that. But
we get it online, but
we're a bit dead at times. The atmosphere needs to improve, and Klopp has said that a number of times. We need to.
I think the players listen. They take the Twitter fans on board, and it definitely gets them.
If I was Klopp, I'd ban them from going on Twitter.
I would as well. But leave Salah alone. He's scored 2 goals. He's got 7. He's broken another record. So he's going to keep scoring and doing well. So I don't think you want to get rid of him. If you get rid of him, that'll be the end. Yeah. I don't know how many assists we'd get then, or because he's quite the provider.
Yeah, he's providing goals right now. He decided he's going to score some more goals, and then I'm guessing next game he'll change that up. Maybe he'll create some more for Nunez, who I think will start.
Yeah.
I think he'll start the next game.
Mm-hmm. And that's that. Next!